Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5 of Sgtv. This week, echoing an impassioned Senate on Tuesday about prom askings at Morning X, we held our third ever town hall meeting. The topics for the town hall were homework and the lack of an upper school homework policy, and prom askings at Morning X. Although the upper school does not have a homework policy, there is interest within the student body to create one. A group of students have formed the Homework Task Force to address the issue. In the town hall, you uncovered some important concerns and gave the task force some very valuable suggestions.
Well, personally, I really like to see freshmen and sophomores really step up and take charge of the homework task force.
What is the purpose of homework? What are we getting out of it? What types of homework are we being given? And is it beneficial to our education?
A lot of homework policies and other schools across the nation, because a lot of high schools do have them, essentially outline the role of the student, the role of the teacher, and sometimes even the role of the parents in doing homework and kind of what's appropriate.
Walter Payton's got a new president or principal or something, and he told all the teachers to cut down on the homework over the weekends, give them almost no homework.
I really think it's really slippery slope when we start talking about like limiting homework and creating a pretty strict homework policy.
Especially sophomore year to junior year and then junior year and senior year, I think the jumps are a bit too drastic.
So I think that homework should have to be assigned by the end of the day or by a certain time.
There are a lot of distractions at home. You have TV, you have Facebook, you have whatever the hell you do. So I think that one is a lot of homework, but we also need to learn how to work harder and focus more.
In the Phase 2 committee entitled Student Community, a discussion about banning prom askings at MX began taking shape. Since then, there has been an ongoing conversation about this issue among the student body. The topic has been addressed from numerous angles, including, but not limited to, time constraints at MX, sexuality, gender identity, socioeconomics, freedom of speech.
The alternative that we come up with, as I understand it, is an MX full of prom askings. So that means that you show up to MX where you know people are going to be asked to prom, and the percentage of people who have not been asked to prom at that MX drops significantly. And so it's like then you're in the 30% of people who didn't get asked, and you feel worse.
I feel like if we make it one day Morning X, then you know everyone who's getting asked.
It was an idea brought up, but it's not happening.
I don't even know what the issue is.
By taking away prom askings, it just limits like the fun that we're having.
I don't have a girlfriend. If I had a girlfriend, I would probably ask her to prom, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. I don't think most of Parker would have a problem with it. But the fact is, we don't have homosexual couples asking each other because there are none. Sorry.
When I was a sophomore, Lindsay Powell asked me to prom, and I said yes, and I went to prom with Lindsay Powell. While I'm not a full lesbian, I still had a lot of fun.
MX is a curriculum time for lower intermediate school. That's why so many teachers object to the prom askings.
Just dismiss the lower schoolers, and it's as simple as that.
A lot of the announcements are being made by high schoolers, and they don't pertain to middle or lower school, but they still stick.
When I was a lower schooler, I think prom askings were just like watching the musicals and things like I could look forward to when I was older.
I've had kids articulate in the past that the prom askings, they express confusion about why there are men asking women to the prom and not vice versa. They've expressed that they feel like, whereas MX is usually relevant to them, that they're being used as props for someone else's presentation instead of...
That's the first time I've heard about a student actually expressing concern about this problem, because a lot of the things that are brought to our attention have been brought by teachers, and I feel like they've kind of been putting words into our mouths like, the students feel excluded, the students feel underrepresented. If anyone actually feels that way, they should feel free to talk to someone about it, but I think for the most part, at least I really enjoy watching the prom askings, and I don't think that things are wrong.
Just as a side note, I was really impressed with you guys on Friday. I didn't stand up on the stage, and I didn't once have to call the assembly to order. You guys were attentive and constructive, and I personally thought the meeting went really well, so I just wanted to say really great job, everyone. At the Dewey Seminars MX on Friday, the Sustainable Food Dewey Seminar Group operated an iron-on t-shirt booth during science break. If you want to pledge veg, get in touch with Emily Lipson. La Boca is accepting submissions in any foreign language ranging from written pieces or photographs with captions. Email submissions to boca@fwparker.org. I have nothing yet to report on cookies. Curriculum will keep us posted. Remember that if you have something to say, an announcement to make, or a video to play, get in touch so you can be featured on the next Sgtv. But for now, stay tuned, stay interested, and don't stay silent. From you to me, here's Sgtv.
But now I know for sure that you're the boy that I